Now we are ready to understand how to follow the path to reach to the height, to realize our immortal nature. We are ready to understand again. Now we are ready to listen, understand and practice. When we are understanding should be through the practice. If try to listen, understand, we cannot understand. When you are listening, you have to practice at the same time. Now you start practicing now. Feel head to toes. With this important tool, with this equipment, with this structure, we can reach to the height. We can reach to the ultimate point where we will realize there is no birth, there is no death. Mortality and mortals do not exist. There exists immortality and immortals. Now listen sincerely, then feel head to toes. What you feel, it is presence of knowledge. When you accept all, then you will understand correctly, because for understanding we need knowledge how to understand. We need power how to understand. We need a peace level. We need calmness. Head to toes, what we feel, when accept it the best and all in all, then we will realize calmness and peace, and we will hold the power and knowledge to understand. It is said, it is explained, it is taught by ascended masters, great realized master who attained to the height, ultimate height, who realize there is no birth, there is no death, that we are made in the image of God. The whole universe is image of God. Then what is the God? Try to understand in this way. When try to see the waves of the ocean, there are many waves. Some waves goes very high up, having great sound, great visual effect, big, large wave, like tsunami type, many other kind of waves. Try to various structures, shape and size of the waves of the ocean. One wave you will find just near the ocean. If this is the ocean, one wave will be just near the ocean, on the surface of ocean. You will find just little wave-like structure. That is called the nearest to ocean. You can think ocean is God. So head to toes what we have. This is like the nearest image, nearest wave, nearest existence structure, nearest to God. You take plant, animal, mountain, ocean, lake, any structure. That is like a big wave. In ocean there are big waves. They are not near to the ocean. And some waves are very near to the ocean. So all structures, what we say, the solid, liquid, gases, structure in the plant and animal, one try to hold, try to understand what is this truth. It will take a long time. But head to toes, our own existence is nearest of near image to the God. The nearest image of God is head to toes. When you feel it and practice, we have complete awareness to experience all varieties of changes and to love all with the greatest honor, respect, that it is one with the God. When arm is one with the God. But in this art there are many structures. Sometimes we don't feel this structure. Sometimes we feel, something like more stressed, something like intense perception. Generally we call it pain or intense heaviness. somewhere is very light. Therefore, you have to appreciate both equally, intense perception and most light. One appreciate both equally. If you cannot appreciate both equally, it means learn Kriyayoga more. How to place concentration of mind on woman, on space in front of forehead, on breath, on head and spine, on various changes within. Try to accept all, then you will find the intense perception, intense change, which is creating fear. That fear will be removed. You will realize that intense change is a kind of great knowledge. Then we realize this is called the management. Like fall, leaves are falling, the new leaves are coming out. Intense changes is the symptom of fall. After that, new structure will come. New structure will come does not mean this finger is going to be out. New fingers will come. Repair will be done in the intact condition. Therefore, intense changes, whatever we feel within head to toe, anywhere, you should pay highest respect and honor. At the same time, try to experience the most light changes. Very light. Like when you concentrate more, yes, then I'm able to feel it. Here, I'm able to feel it, earlier. What happened? It is called the typing syndrome. Tendinitis. We are working too much in computer. Are doing too much cell phone. What happens? We get tendinitis. I get this is called typing syndrome. Okay, that is not any syndrome. That we accumulate lot of energy here because of the great work. Now you have to digest this energy, digest this life. How to digest? You start working with this finger. Here you have tendinitis. You start working this finger, then this finger, then this finger, then this and this finger. Try to use all equally, you will not have it. I'm using equally, still I have problem here. In the wrist, it means you are not feeling your arm. Try to use complete arm. How to use complete arm in typing? When you feel your head and spine, keep your head upright. Try to put your computer in front facing. At the same time, feel tip of the nails of the toes to complete leg and the back, head and the spine, and then complete arm. Then start typing. You will not have carpal tendons problem. This is the things, we have great fear. When you start realizing intense power and knowledge, you have great fear. Therefore, we feel very difficult to ascend into the stairs, to ascend in upward direction, to reach the height where we realize oneness with the ultimate truth. I request all of you, moment when you are working and you get tiredness and pain, that is not tiredness and pain. That is called now storehouse of the life force, creative principle. If you are working with the left hand more, right hand is not working, then what you will feel here? Pain, discomfort. That is not pain. That the life force accumulating here to make a change in this arm, so that it should work more. But that intensity of life force is too much. This palm is not able to tolerate. Exactly if I need a lot of rice, but my plate is made up of leaf, and put the amount of rice, the leaf plate is bending, it is falling down. What happens? Have me other leaf plates, put the rice here and there, take how much you want here. Therefore, try to tense, relax everywhere, in all parts, toes and feet and calf muscles, thighs and hips, everywhere. When you practice tense, relax more and more, then you are accumulating the same life force and same the elements what we need for repair everywhere. The moment you need here, it will come quickly. We have not to store at one place. Therefore, there is no pain and pleasure. It is the mismanagement. We do not know the science, how to cooperate in the repair. how to help him repair. Therefore, I request all of you, practice sincerely, feel attitude more and more with this concept. This attitude what feel is, it is nearest to God. Let us bow down to our devotion in Kriyayoga meditation. क्रियायोग में अपनी भक्ति को बनाएं।